Now moving on to the next set of indicators. Now you already know the concept of relative strength index. Okay, there's nothing new to teach in relative strength index when it comes to an understanding of the indicator in details. But you know that we always have been looking at divergences. So strong divergences and convergences, those are different, but this one is strong divergences, bullish and bearish versus moderate divergences. That you can check with RSI, the formula of RSI and everything else. You all have managed it. Yes. Best length for Hull moving average would be same as any other moving average. If you're looking at short term and you are looking at, let's say, I'd suggest you are looking at a period of holding period of around 2-3 days or something, 9 period would be best, which is also I think the default setting. And if you're looking for a slightly longer term holding period, so you can go for 20 days. The 9 and 20 are one of the best for Hull. Okay, so RSI based discussion, so I don't think we require it separately, because convergence, divergence, the concept of RSI, the formula itself is fine. Now, and how to react with overbought and oversold situation is also clear, because you have known it from me that there are two ways in which you can handle RSI. Let me just quickly take up the whiteboard here. So RSI or any other such indicator, which I'm going to tell you now, you can use how you can use it. In RSI, first type of simple concept is that whenever the RSI ka length, the RSI line itself, you know, the RSI is nothing but an index which is calculated using relative strength. Relative strength is actually the factor of average gains and average losses, which means the average gains of last 14 days of a stock divided by the average losses in those same 14 days. If gains have been more than losses, the numerator will be higher than the denominator. So this ratio will be more than 1, correct? Now this RS or relative strength can then be taken to a next level and we can make an index out of it. So how do you make the index? The index would be 100 minus 100 divided by 1 plus RS. Okay, so if this RS is more than 1, then this is around what? This is around, suppose this RS is 1.5, so this will be around 2.5. So 100 divided by 2.5 or whatever. So 100 minus 100 divided by 2.5. So that would be around 60, 70 or whatever. So the more the RS, which means the more bigger number this is, the more average gains are compared to average losses, this number will tend towards infinity. The more this number tend towards infinity, it means you are dividing 100 with a very big large number, which means you are dividing 100 with 1 plus infinity. Infinity could be, let's say, 1 crore, okay, 100 crore, 1 trillion, right? Something like that. So if you divide 100 into so many parts, each part will be worth how much? Nil. So this entire thing will become nil, and it will be 100 minus 0. 100 minus nil, so it will be 100. Fine. So it means that if the average gains are super normal in the last 14 days, in fact, the stock has just gone up and not gone down. How would you know the average gains and average losses? How would you calculate? Just need to look at the closing prices. If on the second day, the closing price is higher than the first day, you will write it in gains. If on the second day, the average, the loss, the closing price is lower than the previous day, you will write it in the loss. So either you will fill anything in the gain field, or you will have column, or you will fill it up in the loss column.